What is up, people? What is up, gente? What is up? So this video, man, I'm going to basically drop the ball, let y'all guys know, because you guys got questions about night, and I see them in the comments and I see them in my DMs and whatnot, and I try to be as open as I can, and I try to share with you guys my personal experience, because that's all I can go off, my personal experience. I can go and tell you guys lies or fabricate stuff that isn't true, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make no sense, because I'm not getting paid for any of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna share with you guys my experience. And in this video, man, even though it's been a while, I ended up leaving Night, man. Now I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys, oh, Night's a bad company, or don't join them, or I'm not gonna scare you guys, with saying all that crap, man. What I will say though is this: if Night Transportation is what gets your feet into trucking, if they're the only ones who will take you in, if Night Transportation is who will give you the experience to become a trucker, then by all means, man, join them. Don't let this video be a reason as to why you don't join them. I think the best choices in life are choices that you decide to make for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the real reason why I ended up leaving Night was I wasn't making enough money, man. Now, as much as I would like to say that, oh, I want to do this for the love of trucking, or I enjoy doing this so much, the reality is that I have a mortgage, I have a car note, I have other expenses back at home that, unfortunately I need to make a certain amount in order for trucking, in my opinion, to make sense to me. I always felt like I was scraping by my few dollars, to make ends meet at the end of the month. It's a very stressful and very pressure-like feeling, whenever you're trying to guess, oh, am I gonna make enough money this week, or am I gonna make enough money this month to meet all my bills? And quite frankly, to me, that feeling wouldn't go away. And to me, like, you add all the hours that you're on the road and whatnot, and all the BS that comes along with trucking, normal stuff, right? And to me, logically, it just didn't make sense, man. I had to, decide, does this financially make sense for me? And I'm gonna, disclose to you guys that I don't have no kids. I'm not married, so it's not like I had those other expenses. But now I did set goals for myself at the beginning of the year when I decided to get into trucking. I took out a $5,000 loan to pay for my CDL in trucking school, and one of the things I told myself was, if I haven't, at least gotten half of that $5,000 paid off within, at least August or September, then I really needed to, go back to the drawing board and figure out, something that was going to make sense financially to me. And unfortunately, once I got to, July, I started realizing, oh crap, I'm not even reaching the goal I set out for myself. So that's where I kind of, started getting that feeling of like, should I keep, riding this train, or should I hop off and look for, another opportunity? Now, when it comes to opportunity, I know some of you guys are going to be like, oh man, you're job hopping, you're going from company to company, blah, blah, blah. And that's cool, man. You have all the rights to, feel how you feel, and, feel that your opinion is correct and whatnot, I'm not going to hate on that, man. But, being the son of an immigrant who came to this country from Mexico, my dad came to this country, not knowing a lick of English, was homeless, and he was 16 years old when he came to this country. So, one of the things that my old man, my jefe, my pops, my viejo, whatever you guys call him in y'all's lives, one of the things he's always told me is, this is America, the land of opportunities. If you ain't making money one place, there's no reason for you to be sticking around hoping it's going to get better. There's a reason why we came to this country, and that's to improve ourselves, to better ourselves. Because, capitalism, man, where the mighty dollar runs everything, you got to pay for a bottle of water. So there's no reason why you should be, staying around where you feel miserable and you're not making enough money, and blaming others, that, oh, I'm not making money, when you can get off your butt and go seek another opportunity, make a way, create a way. Don't expect no handout and expect that things are gonna magically, get better. So, once I started, seeing that I'm not making no money here, man, maybe it's time that, I started looking somewhere else. And that's what ended up happening, man. And I had to jump off the train, man. Now you guys are probably gonna ask, well, how much were you getting paid? I was getting paid 48 cents per mile. I wasn't getting much loads, man. I remember there was one time I sat for 4 days without a load, or either it was canceled, or it really irritated me, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that it got better after then, because there were times where I had little McDonald's type of paychecks, I call them Mickey Mouse paychecks, because it's like, hey man, I can make that money. The last time I made that type of money was out when I was a teenager picking fruit in agriculture, you know what I'm saying? It was just an issue where I just wasn't making money, man, and where I always felt frustrated. Either I would make a good paycheck one week, but then it would offset itself by, the next few weeks where I wasn't making any money. Like I said, I had a mortgage and all that other stuff, so it just always made me feel like, oh man, I gotta start scrambling, where I'm gonna make this money and blah blah blah, and it's just not a good feeling to me, I don't ever like feeling that way, If you're thinking about joining night, man, I would say, if it's the company that's gonna get your feet into trucking, by all means, go for it. And don't let me be the reason why you don't go for it. If it's the only way for you to make money, then go for it. If it's, the only way for you to get some experience, then go for it. Because, hey man, there's a bunch of vatos, there's a bunch of dudes that I know there, that I got to know, that were starting out, that, they're happy with night. And they're happy, and they're, having a splendid and good time with night, man. So, but like I said, I had other expectations, I had certain obligations, financial obligations that I had for myself, that unfortunately it just didn't pan out or work out for me in this situation. Now anyways, man, I will say that I'm really grateful tonight though, for the fact that they gave me a shot, they gave me a chance, an opportunity to get my foot into trucking, man. And I know they're a mega carrier, and they take in new students all the time. There's always going to be a surplus of drivers. So if you decide that, maybe, so if you're feeling the same way I was feeling, and you feel like, oh, I don't know if I should leave and whatnot, honestly, there's a surplus of drivers. This whole driver shortage crap, it's all cap, man. It's all cap, because there's a driver coming in every week, from what I saw. And that's just industry wide. So at the end of the day, man, though, I'm not trying to deter anybody from going into night, but I'm just going to share with you guys my experience. And my experience is I just wasn't making enough money. And I know a lot of people will tell you, oh, that's just how it is in trucking. You got to pay your dues. You got to earn your respect. Like as if this is the guy, as if this is the streets or whatever. And I just say BS, man. BS, because again, I go back to what my old man taught me. I go back to the immigrant story, and that's this is America, the land of opportunity. So I'm not just gonna sit by and be like, oh, woe is me, I'm not making money, and cry to myself or whatever. That's not an excuse, man. I hope I didn't make this video too long, because I wanted it to be short. But you guys can ask me questions, comments. I'll try to answer them. I try to always answer your guys' questions. I've even, talked to you guys over the phone, and, I appreciate it, all that help that I can give. And I always try to be honest and transparent with you guys, that I don't have much experience in this. I can only share with you my experience. So I'm sharing with you guys my experience as to why I left night. And, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, some of these recruiters, they sell you a lot of, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? They're out there trying to fill their pockets, and some people are out to, some drivers are also out to fill their pockets by referring you and whatnot. So I'd rather be honest to you guys and let you guys know what the real deal is, instead of sugarcoating things. And that's the one thing I appreciated about some of the guys I met at night. They didn't sugarcoat things. They told things how they were. Like, hey, you're not gonna become a millionaire here, so just get that out of your head and stuff. And once I started realizing it myself, that's when I was like, ah, crap, we gotta make some moves, and so I did now, man, and so yeah, man, that's it for this video. And I hope you guys got something out of this, or I answered some of your questions, or what, man. I really don't know, but I just wanted to give you guys an update, and hope you guys all stay safe. Hope you guys all wish you well if you're trying to get your CDL. If you're trying to accomplish a goal with trucking, and I wish you the best. I hope that you reach all your goals, and I hope that you make your familia and your family proud, man. And for the dudes who are driving over the road or on the road, be safe, and stay on your toes, man, and keep them trucks moving, man, and make them miles, brother. But anyways, I'm out, man. Thanks for watching, and y'all take care.